What's the mindset of this team after you play 49 minutes of really good football? I mean, is there some confidence even though it didn't turn out the way you guys wanted it to?
Absolutely. Coach Dirk always preaches that, when adversity hits, we come together. And, I wasn't raised to quit, so I don't feel any of that, taking place in the locker room. So we just, we're going to go back to work today, and we're going to keep playing hard. And whatever the outcome is, but quitting ain't an option.
I think I've heard the word adversity a lot this season and even during fall camp. What does that word mean to you specifically now that we're about 6 weeks in?
Adversity is, to me, it's become an everyday part of life. In this life that we all live, everybody goes through adversity. If you ain't going through adversity, then quite frankly, you're not doing it right. No matter what it is. And in this situation that this team is in, we in the heat of it. This is adversity at its finest. But I think that the guys that we have in that locker room, we just gonna keep swinging back, and that's all we can do.
I mean, obviously, third year here, you've had some struggles. The first 2 years, very different kind. But do you feel like this is as close as you guys have been to be what you want it to be? Like in terms of?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Because the people in that locker room, they make it worth it. It's my third year here, but I feel as if, like I said this before earlier, like in the summer months, we would all, we had a team bonding event during summer workouts, and that really brought us close. Everybody told each other their why and why they do what they do. So I think that's a big role, especially when we're going through something like this, that we all fall back on your why. Why are you doing this? Who are you doing it for?
Yeah. Obviously, you look at Georgia, talented team, strong arm quarterback. What stands out to you when you watch them?
Physicality. They play a game physical. They don't really do too much special, but they're going to line up the ball, get in big personnel sets, 12, 13 personnel sets, try to run the ball. And then once they establish the run game, here come the play action shots down the field.
How different is this? I mean, Arkansas did a little bit of that, but is this a lot different from anybody I've really seen this year, isn't it? I mean, Georgia does spread it out more than they used to.
They do, but when I look on film, it's Georgia is Georgia, and that's the best I can put it. They're always going to be. They're always going to have skill position. I mean, good players at every position. They got depth. But, when I look at this is the SEC. Everybody's good. And so each and every week you got to prepare the same for everybody and not prioritize one week over the other week. You got to treat everybody the same because this is the SEC and everybody's good.
What do you tell young guys to get ready to go on the road for the first time?
Bring your lunch pail. And it's time to go to work. It's not like playing in front of 90,000 people that support you. Going on the road. I remember my freshman year when we played Georgia. We on the bus, got people flicking us off, throwing stuff at the bus. But somebody like me, I enjoy that. I like that. I like going into the enemy's territory. Just doing what I love to do.
How much different is it as a defensive guy? Because it's pretty quiet when you go on the road. Does it make it a little bit easier from a defensive perspective to go on the road?
I would say yes, because when you're at home, you have to use hand signals because you cannot hear.
Yeah.
But when you go on the road, they're not as loud for their team while they're on offense. So you can talk louder and still use hand signals, but it's different.
You guys played Georgia toe-to-toe last year. Is that a confidence boost heading into this week that, hey, you guys were right there with them a year ago and had opportunities?
Well, I try not to dwell on the past, but I know that the guys that we have in the locker room, we can beat anybody in this league, and I genuinely feel that way. We just got to go to work like we're going to do today, and, we'll see what the scoreboard says at the end of 60 minutes.